Okay, let's say we try this again. And I've turned my phone off so I don't have any disruptions. Welcome finally to HBM's Crypto Corner. Sorry about that earlier, folks, but we're going to get her done right now. Okay, the first link I'm going to talk about, and all the links, of course, will be right here on my Facebook wall. So, for the benefit of my Facebook viewers. So, anyway, the Finding Bigfoot Festival takes place 2 weeks from this Saturday, April 29th in Willow Creek. It'll take place from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and that'll be Pacific time. And this is, of course, this will have all the cast of Finding Bigfoot. They will, hey, Baltimore. And they will be filming the final episode of Finding Bigfoot ever, with a special 2-hour episode which will feature the one and only Bob Gimlin. This will be a 50th anniversary celebration of the Patterson-Gimlin film. And the Finding Bigfoot Festival visitors Willow Creek accommodations guide. So there are several hotels in Willow Creek, including the famous Bigfoot Hotel. Hey, Kevin. Bigfoot Motel, I should say. Yes, Kevin, finally. Had a bit of a disruption there for a second, but I'm back. So, and the page is taking a little bit longer to load than I expected it to. So, anyway, okay, I think I got it now, Robbie. They have the Bigfoot Motel, bigfootmotel.com, Del Loma RV and Park and Campground, delomarv.com, other accommodations, vrbo.com as Vacation Rentals, USA, California, Shasta Cascade, Trinity River, Willow Creek. Is that ALRB&B? I think so. And, or is it AIR? I can't tell. I think it's Airbnb. I believe that's what it is. Anyway, there are several websites, and there are several places that can accommodate folks who will be attending the Finding Bigfoot Festival in Willow Creek, California on April 29th. So, I mean, it looks like it's going to be a tremendous time for anybody who attends this event. And they're going to have all kinds of stuff going on. As I mentioned, Bob Gillen will be there. They'll also have different events, different activities going on. I think they're going to have stuff for the kids and everything. So if the kids come, they'll have stuff going on as well. Activities: best Bigfoot call, best Bigfoot knocking, most authentic footprint, logging competition, axe throw competition. And all that's going to be judged by the cast of Finding Bigfoot. So that should be quite interesting. You get to meet the cast of Finding Bigfoot. You get to meet Bob Gimlin if you've never met any of them. So it looks like it is going to be a tremendous event. Also, the Lost Coast Outpost is asking if your band plays any original Squatch songs. If you want to maybe play the 2-hour Finding Bigfoot special episode, you can, let's see, get in contact with the Willow Creek Chamber of Commerce. That's info@willowcreekchamber.com. So if you're in a band and you have a special Squatch song, you might be featured on national television. Let's see now. I gotta get to the next link if I can get this. Uh-oh. Now I can't get my thing to come up. Oh, here it is. I got it now, Robbie. Okay, the Sasquatch Canada website has a gallery. It's a very cool gallery of different photos, PDFs, and all kinds of stuff surrounding the Patterson-Gimlin film. Of course, this being the 50th anniversary. As soon as I can come back up, my browser is being really slow tonight. I don't know why that is. Well, hey, Lauren, good to see you. Yeah, I'm trying again. Nothing is working right for me here. But I'm going to press on and carry on. Okay, I'm trying to get this gallery to come up, and the browser's being slower than Christmas. Hey, Paul, brother Paul. Now my browser's being slower than Christmas. Roll Tide, brother Paul. But I'm trying to get everybody to take a look at the stuff on my YouTube, and I guess it's just not going to work like I want it to. This is just, I mean, this is just ridiculous. I can't get anything to work now. No, I did not see that, Paul. I'll have to check it out. A tree crash. Wow. I saw you mention something about it on your Facebook wall. I'll have to take a look. For the benefit of those of you on my YouTube, I may have to cut my YouTube feed short. I'm having some issues with my laptop here, so I may have to cut my because my browser is being slow as Christmas. I'm gonna have to. Okay, my apologies, folks. not. All right. Oh, no problem, Kevin. No problem. It happens. Anyway, my apologies, folks. I had some technical issues come up. Thank you for being patient. I'm going to try and. Okay, yeah. Wait a minute. Let's go back. Okay. Screen share. Here we are. Now, start screen share. Present to everyone. No, not stop. What are you doing? Start screen share, dummy. Now if I get this, I got I must have gremlins tonight, people. Good gosh. Okay, yes, Patterson Gimlin Film Gallery. This is on the Sasquatch Canada website. The complete history of the Patterson Gimlin film, which shows an alleged Sasquatch, has been documented in Chris Murphy's book, Bigfoot Film Journal. This book is available as a free ebook in the Hancock House Publishers section. What is provided in this presentation is a simple summary of the film. And you can see these different photos and things of that nature from the film. Here's Roger Patterson. This is a comparison scale model sketch, or comparison sketch. This was featured in John Green's books, I believe, on the Track of the Sasquatch and Sasquatch the Apes Among Us. Yeah, I'll miss having to come to Ohio, Paul, but family comes first, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, of course, this being the 50th anniversary of the film this year, and it's amazing, that film has stood so many tests. And in my humble opinion, yes, this film does show a real Sasquatch. It does not show someone in a suit. I just, and I'm not, and guys, I'm not impressed by Bob Hieronymus. I'm not impressed by his allegations and things of that nature. I think I said it in my debunking video of Bob Hieronymus. He's full of more crap than a Christmas goose. So, I mean, I just don't see how this could be a hoax, True, Paul, you're right. It still can't be duplicated with today's technology. Very true. Indeed, very true. I don't see, yeah, the stuff you see in the movies today, it's not nearly as good as what we see on that film. That film is an anomaly. It's a one of a kind. It was just a happenstance thing that Roger and Bob just happened to be there. They were actually, a lot of people misperceived that they were looking for a Sasquatch to film. No, they were looking for tracks. That's what they were looking for. They just happened to come across an actual Sasquatch. So now the next article, Sasquatch. Square or sloping shoulders. This is by Ken Gerhard. And yes, he is Larian. Oh, I would love to see the original, Paul. Yes, I would love to see the original PG film, but nobody knows where it is. It may be in some vault somewhere, for all we know. We really have no idea where it is at this point. But Ken Gerhard says, just watched an interesting lecture by a paleosteologist who specializes in the evolution of shoulders in hominids. It would appear that broad, square shoulders are a fairly recent development in our lineage, and even early Homo erectus 1.8 million years ago had sloping shoulders. So if Patty represents an archetypical Sasquatch, does that infer a close relationship to Homo sapiens, Neanderthals, Denisovans, or Heidelbergensis, or merely a convergent derived adaptation? Well, that's a very interesting question, and Ken's going to be one of the speakers at the Texas Bigfoot Conference also. Looking forward to meeting him, and of course, Nick Redfern. Never met Nick Redfern or Ken Gerhard, so this would be great to meet those guys finally, and to actually finally try some Texas barbecue. Yes, I do want to try some Texas barbecue. Here's an interesting story. DNA testing may prove the existence of the Loch Ness Monster. But of course, that's May. I mean, it hasn't proven the existence of Sasquatch. What makes people think it's going to prove the existence of the Loch Ness Monster of Nessie? I mean, look, we've had so much, alleged DNA come up for Sasquatch, which turned out to be, either contaminated or could turn out to be other animals. Well, Esther, I don't know if there's going to be an event in Willow Creek in October. If Yams still has to have his rehab and things like that, I'm not sure there's going to be an event then. That may be why they're having the event, the one that's coming up on the 29th of April for Finding Bigfoot, because Yams is going to be at that. He's planning on being there for that event. So anyway, getting back to DNA testing may prove the existence of the Loch Ness Monster. A scientist named Neil Gemmell believes that DNA testing, may once for all solve the mystery of the Loch Ness Monster. The elusive lake monster is known worldwide and has been one of the most popular cryptids for many years. Professor Gemmell from the New Zealand University of Otago is collecting water samples from the loch and analyzing them with the latest police forensic techniques, looking for traces of unusual DNA. Although there are Loch Ness Monster sightings and reports dating back for decades, the hard evidence that mainstream science requires to acknowledge such a creature's existence has remained elusive. Various pieces of possible Loch Ness Monster evidence collected over the years, including Nessie photos and videos, are interesting yet questionable. Gemmell said in the Daily Mail report that we use environmental DNA to monitor marine biodiversity. From a few liters of water, we can detect thousands of species. All large organisms lose cells as they move through their environment. New genomic technology is sensitive enough to pick this up, and we can use comparisons to databases that span the majority of known living things. If there was anything unusual in the loch, these DNA tools would be likely to pick up that evidence. Many Nessie researchers, including Adrian Shine, who leads the Loch Ness Monster Project, have expressed interest in the study and even offered their assistance. The results of such a study could produce some very interesting results, although most agree that at the same time the results are unlikely to change the Nessie myth, and the minds of many believers or skeptics. Well, hey, Miss Trinetta, hugs. Good to see you. Veteran Nessie researcher Roland Watson said that he was unaware of anyone ever doing this type of DNA test before. This new approach to trying to solve the Loch Ness Monster mystery is without a doubt one of the more interesting in years. Hopefully the DNA testing can be completed in a time fashion with results being revealed shortly afterward. So, but I don't see how you can test DNA of a creature just from water samples. I'm not quite sure I understand how they do that. There may be they may have a way to do it. I don't know. I really have no idea. So, but I'm interested in seeing what transpires from this. So. And finally, there's another conference coming up this year. It's the International Cryptozoology Conference from Lauren Coleman, 2017. It's going to take place in Portland, Maine this Labor Day weekend, which interestingly enough is also the same weekend they're holding the International Bigfoot Conference in Washington State. But, our good friends Russ Acord, our good friend Russ Acord. So anyway, The International Cryptozoology Conference 2017, presented by the International Cryptozoology Society and International Cryptozoology Museum, will be held in Portland, Maine on Labor Day weekend, specifically on Sunday, September 3rd, 2017. In the wake of our successful International Cryptozoology Conference 2016 in St. Augustine, Florida, you are invited to be part of our second annual International Conference in Portland, Maine. The full-day event on September 3rd, 2017 will be a scientific and popular culture cryptozoology conference occurring 5 minutes from the International Cryptozoology Museum, which will be open Friday through Sunday, September 2nd through the 4th, 2017, over Labor Day weekend in Portland, Maine. The ICC 17 will showcase talks by vintage cryptozoologists, by infrequently heard investigators from an innovative panel of young cryptozoologists, and will exclusively have the East Coast premiere screening of Small Town Monsters' new documentary on Mothman. The conference will take place at the Clarion Hotel, a half-mile from the museum, where registrations for a special $179 room group rate, code word International Cryptozoology, are now available for attendees for Friday and Saturday, September 1st and 2nd, 2017. Reasonably low rates are also obtainable for early registrations for Friday and Sunday nights, too. Staying at the hotel is not a requirement to buy tickets to attend the conference. We've obtained a group rate for attendees' convenience. Rooms, hotel reservations, 207-774-5611. Please only use the direct telephone number above, as online registrations cannot use the group rate or be registered as part of the International Cryptozoology group block. Remember, please mention International Cryptozoology to get the group rate on Friday and Saturday nights at the Clarion Hotel Airport, 1230 Congress Street, Portland, Maine, 04102 USA. You may stay at any hotel, of course, or travel from home to attend the conference. Tickets, $45 all sessions all day, $50 all sessions all day plus movie. VIP ticket, $75 all sessions, conference t-shirt all day plus movie, plus Lauren Coleman guided ICM tour. That's International Cryptozoology Museum on either Saturday or Monday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And there's going to be food and breaks and things like that. The conference will be free to ticket holders. Sign up for the option of an on-site $10 bag lunch will occur on the day of the event at the registration table. No pressure, as you may choose lunch on your own anywhere locally. And there is a schedule and special tours to the museum. You can read all this at the link. I'm going to include the link everywhere. Speakers will be Linda Godfrey, who has written a book about the Beast of Bray Road, the Wisconsin werewolf. Craig Woolheater is going to be there at the International Cryptozoology Conference. Steve Bissett, who I believe is an artist, American comics artist, editor, and publisher with a focus on the horror genre. And he also worked on the comic book Swamp Thing in the 1980s. A fellow named Joe Citro, Seth Breedlove. He'll have, as I mentioned, the East Coast premiere of Mothman of Point Pleasant. Paul LeBlanc will be there, the author of Cadborosaurus, survivor. Hey, Mike, what's up? Cadborosaurus, survivor from the deep, Paul LeBlanc. Bruce Champagne. He is interested in the San Francisco Sea Serpent 2004 video. He's interested in sea serpents, basically. Chris Thompson is interested in cryptozoology. Young cryptozoologists panel. So guests will be Snuffy DeStefano, chainsaw artist extraordinaire. Mark Madsky will be the MC, along with hosts Jeff Muse and Lauren Coleman. And that's going to be the International Cryptozoology Conference, and that'll be Labor Day weekend of this year. And for the benefit of my YouTube audience, I mentioned to my Facebook audience, but I'm going to mention to the YouTube audience, the song Tom Yamarone by Todd Prescott, which all proceeds go toward Tom Yamarone's ever-growing medical bills. You can contact Todd Prescott at toddprescott@hotmail.com to get a hold of the song. He'll send you an MP3 through PayPal and an MP3 of his entire song, his entire tribute song to Tom Yamarone. So hope you guys enjoy that. I think I mentioned last week that Lauren Coleman and Cliff Barrickman have been added to the Texas Bigfoot Conference. And also, I'm going to take a little adventure myself this summer. I'm heading to Ohio in June to hang out and squatch with the Ohio Night Stalkers. My good brothers, Mike Feltner, Mike Miller, Jordan Feltner, and Cody Polly. So that'll be in late June. Plus, we're going to celebrate Mike Feltner's birthday. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to doing that. I've never gone to Ohio just to hang out with someone and squatch with them. So I've always gone just for the conference. But this will be great. This will be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be pretty great to squatch with and hang out with some good brothers in research, and celebrate Mike's birthday. Plus, it's going to take me to the wrestling show, the Rockstar Wrestling Pro. So hey, and I'm a big wrestling fan, so hey, why not? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be great. I imagine he'll be taking me out to eat and things like that, and oh yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to be there for like a week there in Ohio this summer. I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. I love Ohio. That's being a part of Ohio I've never been in. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. And yes, I am actually going to have a live H.B.M.'s Crypto Corner at some point during that week while I'm there. Maybe I can report on. Maybe I'll find something. Maybe I'll hear something or see something. Who knows? Because a lot of the areas that the Ohio Night Stalkers go into, man, they find all kinds of stuff, and they get all kinds of really, really freaky vocalizations. I've heard some of their vocalization recordings. Freaky, man. I mean, they're amazing recordings too. They really are. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun. And anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. I know, personally, unfortunately, I don't seem to have any viewers on YouTube, but that's okay. They'll probably watch later. Yeah, they do, Kevin. They do. So when I come back, I'm gonna have to watch for ticks. I'm gonna have to, make sure I don't have any freaking ticks. In my long pants, because you gotta wear long pants when you go in deep. You can't wear shorts in that kind of. Okay, Esther, take care. You can't wear shorts when you go in that deep. You gotta wear long pants. So good thing is I got some BDU. I got some pairs of BDUs, battle dress uniform, rip stop. So that'll handle the. That will handle that kind of stuff, the woods and things like that. Yeah. So I'm so much looking forward to going to Ohio and then going to Texas in October. So it's going to be great. Anyway, again, thanks guys for tuning in, and we're sorry about the technical issues to my YouTube audience. My apologies. But anyhow, the show must go on, right? Okay, Esther, I'm sorry. But yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. And until next week, until next Tuesday, we're going to try this again, hopefully with no technical issues, at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Y'all be good or be good at. This has been a live edition of Simulcast of H.B.M.'s Crypto Corner. We're going to keep things going a little bit longer on Facebook, so we'll see you guys later.